certain rhythm, which when I was practicing this as a scrub, I did an Audacity metronome, and basically I just did the simple math of 3600 divided by 37, and that's the BPM of this technique. Because think about it, you have to. There's 3600 frames in a minute, and you have to release the stick. You have to release the ledge every 37 frames. Look at this. I release the ledge now, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I did it wrong anyways. But I don't want to count it, but you guys can believe me that every 37 frames you have to let go of the ledge again. So you should practice the BPM of doing this refresh at a BPM of 3600 divided by 7, which I think comes out to 97 point something or whatever. But that's how you can get really good at this so that you stay invincible this whole time.
I think that'll make a good YouTube video.
Yeah.
It's a good concept.
Okay, so, alright guys, the reason I showed Hyrule is that I think if you're practicing ledge invincibility stuff, even a ledge dash like this, or the Hax dash or whatever, it's really good to practice it on this stage, so that if you fall off and you die, which I'll try to do on purpose, but it's actually hard for me to do the text along that. If you fall off and you die, wow, I just can't make myself do it. If you fall off and you die, you don't actually die, and there's a stage to cover you so you can jump up and practice it again.
I know 20X does have something where you can reset into a state you were in before. So if you hack dash on FD and you mess up, you can just reset back off the edge again.
Yeah.
So that's probably the best way of doing it. But this is the lazy man's way.
Well, actually, I found something sick though. Check this out.
And Hyrule is also good if you want to train tech skill with a friend. One person can get the lower level with the edge we just showed you, and the other person can get the platform that's on top. Stages never end. What are you doing, dude?
So, alright, check this out, guys. I found another place to practice ledge tech skill, and it is...
Brinstar.
Brinstar.
And it is Brinstar. What are the perfect Waveland options when all intangible? Pretty much either hack stashing or going to center stage while being invincible. Wait, can you grab onto these? Is that what you're...
No.
Okay.
We gotta climb all the way to the top.
Oh, the camera just keeps... Oh, man.
Okay, so somebody said, what are the perfect Waveland from ledge options while intangible? I think that dash and shield are the strongest ones, but I think you have 8 frames of intangibility. Munzu, frame data is not that important to be a good Falcon, but it does help you just increase your understanding of the game.
Yeah.
So anyways, what I want to show you guys is that this is also another ledge that you can practice hack stashing on without dying, and now you can do it to both sides, where you can only do it to one side on Hyrule. And another cool thing about this is that if I'm practicing the hack stash, if I'm actually late at all, so watch this. If I drop from the ledge, if I jumble dump, if I, okay, so Psychorax says 10 frames from Waveland, you can get 15 with an aerial interrupt. So that's something that Cardano says, but I actually think that it's incorrect, because the only way to get that many frames is by doing crazy, non-applicable angles. So I think 8 frames is actually a better term, and Cardano and I will have to go at odds over that. Anyways, so if I don't double jump perfectly, if I wait even 1 frame too long, and then I double jump while holding forward, it actually puts me under this lip. So when you're trying to practice your hack stash and you want to double jump perfectly while holding forward, that's actually really good, because if you don't do it perfectly, you're going to go under this lip. And that's just a sick little way to get feedback about your technique, basically. Don't juggle bump, don't jump. So I think these ledges are basically sick for that too. And for the invincible Waveland, right? Because an invincible Waveland just means you let go of the ledge, and then you jump and you hold forward perfectly, right? And then you just time your Waveland.
And I think this is important because some stages might allow you to pull forward at the wrong time or double jump at the wrong time, but Battlefield, for example, won't. So that's pretty much the worst edge you could encounter is Battlefield edge.
Yeah.
And I think Yoshi's might be a stage where you just have to practice on it specifically because of the slanted edges.
So now if I'm holding forward and I jump fully forward, I'm still going to be fine. And this is what I was talking about earlier with the Kadano thing. If I just did like hold forward and time my invincible waveland, I only get 8 frames of intangibility. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it goes away. What Kadano was talking about is like basically holding a much different angle or like doing something weird. I can't even remember, but it's something that you can't really do in real time, I think. So you can also use the frame counter option 20xx to see your hack slash timing. That would be cool. I don't really know anything about that. So. Vyram, I instant up air by just using the C stick, dude. So I just use Y and up C stick. Yeah, the input for a hack slash, we'll go over it really quick, is you want to drop off the ledge. Oh, see, by the way, I can pause exactly on the frame that I have to release this ledge, which is basically just a skill that I've developed from like knowing this timing so well and you know, in my head, and just something to point out. Anyways,
I think I'm really good.
Anyways, so the hack slash just means you drop and then you jump and you're holding forward and then you wait like a certain amount of time. It's a variable window because you have like leniency to do this technique, and then you just air dodge like down and in, and then as you're falling off again, you fast forward to the ledge again. And I might have done it too fast. I did it too fast. You can actually do it so fast you can't grab the ledge, but yeah, that's all you have to do. Okay, so I think that's it for our like basic fundamental tech skill.
So to kind of go over to summarize what we went over today, we started out with like dash dancing, the frame data about it, its applications, its purpose. Then we went from dash dancing to cactuar dashing, which is an extension of the dash dance, and you can say that's its primary function, just to extend your dash dance.
For what?
Cactuar dashing.
Yeah, just to maintain like controlled movement on the ground at any space.
Okay, and then after that we talked about analog jumps, and then ledge tech skill. So I feel like those are all pretty good building blocks for you guys to work on for like the next however many weeks, months. Like that's a solid starting place, and it's not tech heavy. It's just like concept heavy, I would say. Like doing this is probably dash dancing will be the most technical thing you learn, and then analog jumping just a matter of kind of understanding, getting to know your thumb. I feel like getting to know where your thumb should be on the stick, and just like optimum thumb control, which is all, it's not like stressful. You're not pressing a lot of buttons for any of this.
This is hard.
Knowing percents, in general, 30 to like 40% is when you can start up throw, up airing like non-fast fallers, and like mid 70s to like 90s is when you can start up throw kneeing them, or like down throw kneeing them. That's like very super general. That's like pretty much a rule of thumb. If I don't know a matchup at all, that's what I would go for.
Okay, so I kind of want feedback on this. Basically, yeah, just give us some feedback, guys, because this is less like advanced than stuff we've been going over. This is more fundamental, but we try to keep it still like unique and important because this is. Yeah.
So we pretty much try to give you basic techniques with like developed concepts and frame data. So we went deep into these simple techniques, and how did that work out for you guys? Did it help? Did it make the technique you once thought was like simple and you once thought it was easy to think about harder? Or like how, just like feedback in general over the whole stream.
Anyone have a percent text document for stuff? We'll do plenty of percentages later on, dude. I mean, if you just keep following 20GX, you're just gonna get every question you ever had in your whole life answered. I mean, it's like,
pretty much.
It's gonna be like, are you my real dad? And we're gonna have the answer. Like literally any question. So, you know, we can't go over them all in one stream. Like that's just too much. But we will do them all eventually. I do know them all already. Spoiler: Gravy already knows all. Yeah, I do agree. So the reason we tied the Mango stream to this is that Mango's actually the only Falcon who actually does all of this that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
So Mango's literally the only Falcon ever to just do it all. So that's why we wanted to cover it with this.
Rem, if you can check out, I think the advanced how to play SSBM video is still good. If you could check out that video, advanced how to play SSBM, I think that's a very good starting point. And just watch that to kind of get an overview of the general techniques you'll have to learn. And then I would say try to practice what we suggested, which is your dash dancing. Basically your movement. Practice your movement before you practice like shuffling, I'd say. Because shuffling goes into movement. How you shuffle is dependent on how you move.
Yeah. Foy, I'm down to like 170 now, dude. This is I haven't weighed this little since I was in high school, but it's whatever. I'm going back to the gym soon. Okay, so would there be a combo tutorial in the future, and what are the best ways to practice combos? Yeah, there will be a combo tutorial in the future, and I just think that practicing movement from the beginning is more important than practicing combos from the beginning, because if you practice movement from the beginning, the combos will just come to you.
I think
So
true combos I think are as important as movement in the beginning. Because I feel like I practiced movement and stuff like that in the beginning, and I still feel like a lack in my punish game. I feel like the punish game could have been much better had I focused on that a little bit more.
Okay, so let's move out of the Mango analysis, in my opinion.
Alright, so...
we're both 22, Bird Law, so I guess we're old.
White privileged, 22 males.
You're white privileged.
Okay, yeah. More privileged than green.
I hate the idea of white privilege. I'm like, fuck that.
Didn't apply to me.
Yeah.
I'm just a hick. Alright, let me set that up.
Alright, so we're going to do the Mango analysis. Like I said, I'm excited about it because Mango, I don't think he can put it into words what he's doing, but he's definitely the only Falcon who actually understands how what I was talking about with the analog jumps works.
I'm just hitting.
I'm just trying to hit.
Mango's explanation is you gotta have heart.
How'd you win Evo twice? You just gotta have a heart. Oh, guess I should have more heart.
So are we gonna like frame drop like a mofo?
If we close the BM, I think it'll be fine.
Close BM?
Button magic.
Yeah.
When you get the wireless keyboard though.
Alright guys, I'm gonna post about us doing Mango analysis. Wait, alright, so I'm just gonna shamelessly ask you guys, stream, we post on Reddit for me and tell everybody that we're doing, well, okay, don't everybody post on Reddit. Come up with stream chat who is gonna be the one person to post on Reddit and tell them we're gonna do a Mango analysis because it's gonna be hype, and I just, I guess I'm not allowed to do it myself anymore, so somebody do it, please, and then I'll post on Twitter and Facebook, and we'll get it going. Yes, I use Claw Grip, but Gatsu does not. Okay, so not Cody's. We vote for not him. Oh, Yummy TV is giving some kind of thing. Oh, Boring Potato is already on top of it. Cool. Oh, but he got no likes. That's depressing, dude. Why does Reddit hate us now? I don't get it. Reddit used to be like super into us, and now they're just not doing it at all. Man, that bums me out. Okay, so... Alright, Yummy TV. If this YouTube thing doesn't work, then we can do that. Alright, so let me post on Twitter really quick. I'm just gonna tweet about it.
Tagging Mango again. Hoping.
Yeah. Alright. Good job, guys. You are on the ball. People are realizing how dangerous Falcon is. I agree. We should all go like it. Dude, I'm down with that. If people just go upvote that Reddit post. Let's get it.
What Reddit post?
Going. And also retweet my stuff. Boring Potato made a Reddit post saying that we are doing this. Thank you, Foodman Chew. I appreciate that, and we're definitely going to keep it going. And Tissue, Falcon, I think is better than Sheik. So, I mean, I think Falcon could just be the best character with all this tech influences. So, but I realize I'm like the only person who thinks that. But I just think he has the highest skill ceiling, and he's just gonna like his tech traces are way better than any other characters, like straight up. And he has the most creative neutral game possible. So, I think he's the best character.
Alright, let's see how this looks. It's pretty good.
Okay.
10 FPS? Whoa.
Alright, our FPS dropped very heavily.
Is that... If I put on Black Magic, does it really go up?
The way Reddit works is if you get large amounts of upvotes quickly after the post, it moves to the top faster. So post it in the chat immediately when you make it. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, like I said, I realize most people are going to disagree about him being the top, the best character, but whatever.
I think he could be the best as well. I didn't think that before, but once you realize that all the fundamentals of Melee are just magnified with Falcon, and I think it is a lot for his character.
Okay, so everybody asks, like, will he be posting videos of this? Like, our YouTube channel, you guys don't understand yet because it just hasn't happened yet, but that channel is going to explode because I'm literally just going to get to the point where I'm posting videos every day, and they're always going to be informative and good, and that's going to happen, and everything that we've ever discussed on stream ever is just going to be on YouTube permanently for the rest of time. But until we get that rolling, which is waiting on my video editing skills and ability to access a computer every day, then we're just going to keep doing over stream, but we might just upload the streams directly and stuff like this. And, that will be like a band-aid for now, but YouTube will solve all your answers, I promise you.
I don't get why we're at like 10 FPS and stuff.
Yeah, I've never had this happen with us.
So I'm going to try to just download the video, and we're just going to do it that way for now.
Yeah, dudes, I'm gonna upload a YouTube video every day, and then we're gonna cover everything again. Like, we're gonna have a whole YouTube series on building your Falcon from the ground up, which is gonna include every piece of tech skill you can just ever do with Falcon, all the way from very beginner to absolute master. And along that, we're gonna have matchup guidelines, percentages, everything that you can think of. I promise you that any question you've ever had about Falcon, I've already thought about, and I already got a YouTube video plan for it. That's just it, dude. I've been thinking about these Falcon things for 3 years straight now. Ototo. I like Ototo. I think that's a cooler name than Teeter Cancel.
Well, it's a cooler name. It's way hard to say in conversation. Teeter, just so much quicker than Ototo.
Ototo. Yeah, so I was like Ototo.
And then I just for there Ototo. I guess it sounds cooler, yeah, for sure. For Ototo up there, what? MP4.
Yeah, I do kind of hate on Fox's, like, people say Fox is the hardest character, and I don't think that that's true because the things he has to do to be efficient in a match are very easy. For example, shining second place on reaction is like a 25 frame window, which is almost bigger than anything else in the game, and then like you just do that, and that's the optimal thing to do with the tech chase, and so that makes it really easy. Even though the tech skill is pretty hard, I would say not only is Falcon's tech skill as hard or harder, but also the things that he actually has to do are harder. But
Yeah.
he might have like even more.
Like a harder end game, I think.
Yeah, a harder end game, but he might have a more effective end game or something. So.
Like the Spaceys, just mostly they're just getting carried by Shine. I feel like the character
Yeah.
itself, not like players.
Yeah.
Like the character is carried very well by Shine.
We do think SJ is the best Falcon. We do think Wizzy can like win a national, but we also
Yeah.
think that any of us can win a national.
And just to like clear things up, we don't hate or like think Falcons who are read based or like don't play like us are bad. I feel like people always assume that if a Falcon is like doing hard reads that they're like defying us somehow, and like we're like trying to stop that, but that's definitely not the case, and we definitely see the benefits in doing those things. We just don't agree with doing it all the time. Or a lot.
Yeah. So, okay, Yummy TV linked us a way to download, to...
I got it. To what?
You could just go up, dude. In the Twitch stream, or Twitch chat. It shouldn't be that far, and, I don't know. It shouldn't be that far.
Did I go too far?
I don't know.
The Reddit thing?
Yummy TV, link it again, dude. He'll link it again. He's on top of it. He's our mod. He has to be on top of it.
Yeah. And mod. I modded Moonshoes, by the way. Do you know
Okay.
him?
I
You
know
go
of
for it.
him.
Alright.
Okay, so...
Was it just download video? Was it just a link?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I already got downloaded.
Oh.
Diet. Yeah. So, open with VLC. Everyone says VLC is great.
Cotes. I don't know how to pronounce that, dude. You gotta tell me how to pronounce your name, but see you later, dude. Oh, Yummy TV did not come through, by the way. Where is he?
Oh, this is...
Man of Ham. I like that tag. Or I like that. Oh, okay. Alright. Yummy TV. You talk. You. Alright, take away Yummy TV's mod. Ban him. Dude, I'm gonna get people like really invested in the stream, and then I'm just gonna liberally ban people who upset me.
It's Gravy's master plan. As a dictator. Oh.
Well,
This is quite the window. I'm not gonna deal with that. Alright, man, I wish I could hide this. How do I hide this in Windows? I don't know how to do it. Do you think this matters? You can see the bar right here. Do you care about that?
no, not really.
You don't care? Even if we were... Yeah, I think we should.
That bar kind of sucks.
Well... Yeah. Oh no. I wish I didn't do that.
What did you do?
I just moved the window like too far.
Oh.
Alright. This will happen really soon, guys.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to just summarize why I think Falcon's the best character, but yeah, I do think that that's basically what the topic of the stream is about. So just stay tuned, dude, and I think we've already given a lot of like good arguments for why he's much better than people thought.
Yeah.
I think even if you can't say he's the best character, I think just the sheer amount of like information that we have introduced, newly to Falcon is enough to be like,
Yeah, I'm hoping this motivates other characters as well, because I think people have thought for a while that Falcon's just like done. He's been figured out, or like there's like very little left to figure out, especially like Hax, for example. And I hope this is like an eye opener to show that there are so many things like analog jumps. Why hadn't anyone discovered that in the day with action replay? Why is that only being found out about now, or at least talked about more?
Psycho Rax, no, dude. You're saying if you miss the stream, you're gonna miss the whole thing. That's not true. I was just saying like I'm gonna go ham on YouTube. It's literally gonna start in like it's gonna start very soon. Like very short amount of time. I'm gonna start uploading every single day, and you'll constantly have stuff to talk about or stuff to look into in Falcon Days. So don't be disappointed in Psycho Rax. We're gonna there's gonna be a lot of information. Like we're publishing as much as we can, man. Like it's harder to do any more than we're already doing, but eventually we'll have everything out there and we'll just have it for you guys.
Let's see what the frame rate is like. Okay, pretty solid. Oh, did this thing messing up? Whoa.
Can we handle 50 FPS? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. But does window capture really do that? Whoa. Alright, we're just gonna leave it like this.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Alright.
Is this YouTube?
This is a video.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not YouTube.
Well,
Yeah.
all I need to know is like, can we fast forward and like?
We're gonna have to do a timeline thing.
A what?
We're gonna have to do timeline. Like we're gonna have to click the timeline if we want to go back.
Oh.
So
That's right.
because we went on YouTube and we were like dropping frames pretty hard.
Okay. Could you save frames by closing your game?
Actually, when I close my game, I feel like it drops. But yeah, it did work.
Okay, so we're back to the 57. So I have to be up here to like click this.
You see that little small timeline?
Yeah, that's not too bad though.
Okay.
It doesn't do it very quickly, but this is still good. I think we should just sit here and bring the mic over here, or bring
okay,
bring the thing.
I can try a different media player.
Um,
I think that one's sufficient.
no, I think we can roll with this for now.
Alright. So
We're still at like 50 FPS, but I think that's alright.
50
I
is
guess.
fine.
Yeah.
Let's put that right there.
Jeez.
Yeah, move it over to.
Ooh, not that far over. Hey. Alright. So, yeah, this is like the famous set of Mango's Falcon versus Hax's Fox, which is kind of Mango, like, basically being on our side.
Yeah.
It's weird that we talked to Mango about, like, coming in and watching the stream or kind of, like, supporting this particular stream with us talking about him, and he doesn't really seem about it, but at the same time, he has the same ideas as us.
Yeah.
Even in like in game, what he actually implements with Falcon, and you know he obviously believes in Falcon too. So
I think just Mango being Mango, just like Mango. Like I don't need to come on your stream.
All right.
But yeah.
So,
all right. So
let's
want
just
to go
get
back to the
started.
beginning.
Yeah.
All right. So they fist bump, or they don't. I know they didn't at the end, and off they go.
No neutral start.
So yeah, immediately Mango just short hops, goes to the platform with a fastball up air, a late up air, and okay. So right from that point on, Mango is more or less at a neutral position with Hax after the up air.
Yeah.
So I wonder what he does. Does he dash, jab?
I think we can focus on his play for a little bit though, because this is already a better and more advanced play than most Falcons would make.
Yeah.
Like, this already incorporates a lot of concepts that we've talked about in the stream before, where instead of falling through the platform directly, he jumps and then he falls through it from above, which is more deceptive. And instead of doing any kind of...
Well, why? Because he hides that animation of going through the platform?
Yeah, he hides it and he, like, delays it a little bit, so it makes it a little bit, like, more deceptive.
Right.
I mean, that has to be more deceptive than just falling through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, doing it during the go... the go is covering him up.
Shift left and shift right for jumping back and forward a few seconds. That's too much.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
Okay, so...
Can you hold control shift to make it do less?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So anyways, he's already done something more advanced by jumping and dropping through, and also he gets this aerial late on shield. Like, that's the most important thing.
It's not as late as possible. It's actually pretty high on shield, but it's like...
Yeah, but it's pretty late.
Yeah, more or less good enough.
Yeah. So immediately he does what we're talking about, where you get late aerials on shield, and that creates safety when you don't have space. Because right now he's very close to Hax, but he landed it late enough that he gets like a pretty neutral situation out of it. And so you were saying something about this. Right?
I was just wondering what option he's going... We should pay attention to the option he chooses when he gets in these shield situations.
But he did make a very, very fast... he did make a very fast play that allowed him to establish center stage, which I think is already showing why he's really good.
Yeah.
It's already so good, basically. So anyways, after this, he dashes backwards, which is exactly what we were talking about. Any aerial, basically, that you land on somebody's shield that is either low or well spaced, you can just avoid a shield grab by dashing backwards, and Mango does it immediately. So I'm so happy. And let's see. I think at this point, whether or not he gets a punish is basically just based on his reaction speed.
Or if he has already thought about the situation, he's been in it many times.
Yeah. He
knows someone's going to grab. Does he go in for his own grab as Falcon? I believe Mango, I think. Oh, goes for the nair? Okay, that's good too.
So this is him adapting to the fact that he was too late, and he knows that he's not going to be able to punish the grab, so instead he goes for a nair that chases them. Mm-hmm. And he also ends it early so that when Hax dashes back, he doesn't get an advantage so Hax doesn't get an advantage on Mango.
Right, on punishing the landing lag.
Yeah.
He's landed sooner.
Yeah, so his nair not only chased him back, but also didn't overextend into Hax's dash back, so it was super high utility nair.
Right.
And it would have punished shield if he had just grabbed and...
But how do you hit that nair? He only got the first hit out.
Yeah, I think
so
maybe
it could have been a mistake.
Or maybe he just fast fell early on reaction.
Yeah.
So anyways, this is a pretty good spacing to land at in relation to Hax, so I pretty much predict that he's not going to be punished.
How do we go into slow-mo, Micah?
Is this VLC?
Yeah. Do you know how to?
Okay, so hitting is...
You said hitting E frame by frame and...
Hitting E frame by frame. Oh, that is pretty good.
Oh, clutch. Alright, you have the keyboard now.
Okay. Where's the slow-mo? Nice job on the E for everybody. Okay, so Mango is not in a position to get punished, and he rolled back anyways, and he gets away from this nair. And again, he's established a distance where there's just no way that Hax can just attack him immediately here. And he reinforces that distance by dashing back. Do you guys see what I mean? Okay, so how do I go backwards just a little bit? If E is frame by frame, is there a way to go backwards one frame?
Let me try E and hit.
Oops. I tried pressing W, and that was obviously...
Oh my god. It's it went onto the second monitor. What is this? You made it my background? Wow. Okay.
Okay. So I'm not gonna press any more random buttons.
You can hit spacebar. Just stop it.
All right. So
basically, frame by frame back.
The point I was saying is that at this spacing, there's no way that even if Fox ran forward fully, somebody says it's probably Q. Should I try that?
No.
Okay, so anyway, even if Fox ran fully forward, he can't catch Mango because Mango can dash back. And Mango does choose to dash back, but I think he sees that...
I hit Q. Are you hitting... Okay, I just tried it. Let's see.
Nothing happened?
I don't know. Stop hitting buttons. Hit Q.
Nothing happened.
Okay.
So he dashed back to basically make it impossible for Hax to punish him, but then Hax also dashed back, so he moves back in with an attack. This stomp, I think, is pretty solid. This is a stomp that I myself have been incorporating, and I think the basic idea is that you can cross them up while doing something that's completely safe against cross cancel, and also is pretty good against shield.
Yeah, you pretty much landing far away from where the stomp hitbox actually came out. So if he had shielded that, Mango wouldn't have been punished out of shield because he landed away from the stomp hitting shield. And you saw there, the stomp didn't hit, he was still safe. Oh, he did get both hits on that nair, by the way, I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So this is one of those things that I was talking about trying to incorporate basically into my style, is that there's certain times where, despite the fact that this stomp he's doing right now is risky, he could just get stuffed by Nair right now or like punished. The reward of possibly hitting it is worth the risk that he's taking.
Yeah, it's a free grab and a tech chase string.
Yeah.
Pretty much, Stomp is almost always worth in this matchup.
Yeah, it is pretty ridiculously good. So they ended up switching positions and nothing really happens. I think Mango meant to turn around to that Nair.
Yeah.
But again, they don't get that close. Do you guys see how pro level players are not getting to that distance where they're like right next to each other? They're always like a certain amount of space apart because they just know that you stop being able to react and stop being able to like play mind games. You can't play mind games with a Fox who is like right next to you. You know, there's just no like, there's no outguessing him. He can just do things faster than you. So, but at this space, you can outguess him. I predict that Mango's going to do a late aerial right now because that is so Mango style, and he does do it. That aerial would have been safe on shield, and it was safe against crouch cancel, and it was safe on hit. The only thing that could have beat it was moving backwards.
So what did you do before that made you want to say he was going to do late aerial?
Well, he jumped. Basically, I think the difference between Mango and a normal Falcon is that he's separating his jumps and his attacks very differently in his like decision-making process. So basically, when he moves into Hax right here and he jumps and sees a shield, I think he like realizes that this is a different situation. So it's coming up right here. He jumps and sees a shield. I think he sees this as an opportunity to set up a large advantage, which he does with like a late aerial. And that happens to catch wave dash back, which maybe he planned that too. But I'm not sure.
I wish you were here to tell us what he was thinking.
Yeah, somebody tweet Mango, ask him, were you trying to catch the wave dash back? Like,
what was your true intention?
Were you just trying to hit shield? Just let us know. Okay, so follow-ups. Mango's not going to choose the same follow-ups as us, but he still has his own like unique and good style. So he just goes for a grab up to that and tries to go on a down smash. This looks mid-space to me. It's probably not going to hit the backwards. So that's just like a little bit of character unfamiliarity or whatever. Anyways, Hax choosing to dash away here I think is weird because he had like a positive situation.
But also just being human, Mango's scary. It's also like a really high stress situation for Hax because it is like he's at more of a disadvantage in that if he loses against Falcon, it's like his ego on the line as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's going to make more of these mistakes than Mango will. I feel like in this set. I wonder if I'm right about that.
So Hax moves back, and Mango does finally overextends into Hax's space. This is like the first time, I think, where Hax actually has an opportunity to punish. And it looks like he goes in and takes it. Sets up, there's no way that Mango could have fully avoided that, basically.
Yeah. Best you could have done was, smashed you out of the drill.
Yeah. So, alright, we get just a shine up smash, which is strange, but whatever. I think he should have done wave shine down smash.
Yeah, they're calling him.
He tries to cover a tech roll, but gets a weak back air. Okay, so another thing that Mango's doing correctly is that when he gets hit by small things like this that aren't actually that substantial, I'm talking about the weak back air, not the up smash. When he gets hit by these things, he doesn't let it just rock him. He just begins to move as quickly as he can after that. So here he gets hit, and he just does his double jump instead of landing and shielding, which is something very common of a lower level Falcon. They would have landed and immediately started shielding because they're like, oh, Fox is scary. But Mango just jumps, and Hax actually does something that punishes the land and shield that I just was talking about. And Mango's already on top of that mind game, and he just comes down and bops him for it.
Another up air, which would have been safe on shield.
Yeah, this up air is safe on shield. It's safe on crouch cancel. It's safe on everything. And I think Mango knows it's safe, and he's just acting aggressively after it, basically. But Hax does get a spot dodge. Again, Hax dashing away instead of choosing to punish, but whatever. Ooh, kind of an unfortunate shine. Okay. I would say that Mango chooses to be a little bit more defensive with his recoveries than most Falcons, where I think it's very common for Falcons in this situation to try to just double jump to the ledge, right?
Yeah.
I would have tried to double jump to the ledge. And Hax is already on top of this, and I guess Mango is aware of that. So he instead chooses to be high.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's good.
Yeah, but he gets.
That's what you get.
He gets got, and he's gonna probably die for this.
Keep going high, Mango.
Keep going high.
Oh, he went low.
Mango. Alright, so coming down.
Goes for the dash jump there right away out of invincibility.
Yeah.
So at least he has Hax in the corner right now. And he probably knows Hax is going to do his invincible ledge options. So I hope right in this moment, Mango's getting ready to space himself out from that.
Yeah, but he did do a nair that landed, to hit everything.
Yeah, if Hax had no choice but to get on the edge or shield the nair.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's an up tilt.
Mango choosing an up tilt, that is strange.
Maybe he wanted to exploit Hax being imperfect with his invincible ledge dash. And then he could be on a gimp from it.
Mango is just so brave.
Yeah.
If Hax didn't immediately get up, he's gonna die to this. But he does get up, and
he is still invincible, Mango. So
yeah,
maybe he's playing on that.
Yeah, it's also I'm surprised Hax just got up and shielded. Okay, so this is an analog jump backwards, full drift backwards stomp that Mango is doing. This is what we're talking about, where he incorporates the things that we're talking about, and he's the only Falcon who's ever had it incorporated. This isn't the best example, but it's a pretty good one. He's jumping fully backwards, and he's stomping, and he's drifting fully backwards. So
yep.
Even though Hax is moving forward fully into him, he's not catching Mango, and then that just reset the situation where now Hax didn't shield again, and Mango's still there. But Hax gets a little bit ahead of him. Mango tries to jump out of shield and then gets caught. So now he's double jumping out of there.
Oh, this is a good one too. He drifts at the very peak of the jump. He doesn't choose his drift while going up.
That was a very strange, non-interaction from Hax, I think. This is just strange plays from Hax.
I think he has a lot more on the line in this set.
Yeah.
Than Mango.
He watches. He just sits there and watches while Mango double jumps. He's literally just standing here, and then he decides to move back, and he perfectly outspaces Mango, but then he doesn't punish that. So that was strange.
True.
Yeah. Mango takes the position. He just. All right. So, what do you think is the reason behind this back air? Actually, this back air.
I think it was to catch movement forward.
Okay. So this is probably a read on Mango's part, where he jumps at a space that is pretty far away from Hax.
Mm-hmm.
This is farther than normal right now.
Oh, he looks like he jumped, he jumped, drifted forward a little bit, then drifted back with the back air.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
So, I'm not sure what the purpose of the drift forward was, if it was just a mind game or if he was using it as a tool. If Hax were to move forward at that moment, he would do something else. But that's pretty cool.
So he gets a weak hit though, so he's gonna get attacked, and he spot dodges, which is crazy that it worked.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Oh my gosh.
That's after a back air.
Yeah, does a nair that looks like it's gonna tip Hax out, and let's see the Mango follow up. He just goes for nair in second place. Yeah. Doesn't get it.
And then nair.
Stomp. Stomp to cover shield and spot dodge and all sorts of defensive options. Hax dashes back, which I think Mango would accept that that's just going to be the answer to that stomp he did. And Hax gets his own little combo. We'll see how little it is. Hax wave dashing during a tech chase. Hax just loves his little wave dashing. This looks like a pretty big combo. Hax decides to double jump out and move in with a stomp that's also ledge canceled. So this right here is an opportunity to use some of our tech skill, where basically new age or old school players act like they have to fall off after they get a teeter cancel, like a forward facing ledge cancel. In this situation where he used double jump outwards, again, notice how he double jumps backwards and then he drifts forwards with his stomp to hit a ledge cancel. That's actually weird to practice. Think about that, tech skill. This is what we're talking about.
Dash dance in the air.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about, where Mango has stuff implemented that no other Falcons have, where you start moving backwards, but then you're moving forward enough that you actually get like a teeter cancel. So this teeter cancel, he didn't have to fall off afterwards. He could have actually just like landed and then like dashed backwards immediately right now, but most old school players just act like they have to fall off. So.
I think in this situation it was good because he covered this and had the stomp hit. He could have covered a mistech as well.
Okay.
But I do agree that teeter cancel is used much less, and I was one of those players who felt like I always had to fall off and do an edge cancel.
Yeah. I think I think good teeter cancel options would have been like dash back and then shield drop like aerials basically.
Yeah.
But whatever. Yeah, seriously, it is buff training. That's my biggest that's why I think Mango's got such a crazy good fight in this, because of the buff, honestly.
We had the realization, we're like driving back from getting food, and we're like, why does Mango do that? And then it just like hit us that he was a puff player, and it was pretty like daunting.
Yeah, yeah. So Mango gets a fastball backer that's pretty well spaced to like avoid Hax. Hax also has his back turn and he's in the corner, so I think even though they're kind of close enough where Hax could punish, I think Hax is going to be in a weak mental state because he's in a bad position. But Mango tightens, Mango does his back air to dash so tightly that he actually avoids Hax's instant nair.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like Hax nared as fast as possible, basically, right? Look at this string from Hax in full speed. Let's just see it go in full speed. I think that he's nairing as fast as possible, but because because Mango did back air to dash away as quickly as he could, he avoided the nair train of Fox, or nair plane. And Hax moved into Mango and missed, and Mango is now taking advantage of the fact that happened by expecting a defensive option and delaying his back air to hit spot dodge, but he was a little late. But again, this is an example of he's hitting all of these things in a way that would be safe from spot dodge, crouch cancel, shield, and all of this. In this case,
he's 1 frame at a 1 frame disadvantage right now, so I think he's gonna dash again.
I think he'll dash again to avoid the out of shield option. Looks like Hax is already.
He did dash shield. Okay,
he did dash shield.
That's very S2J like as well.
Yeah,
I like that. Had he kept dashing, he would have gotten hit by that. So that was very good foresight.
So Hax hit him with a high nair, which is generally thought of as more unsafe on shield, but now his back is turned to him. So
yeah,
my thing that is mind blowing to me is how top players are confronted with all these crazy situations. Oh wow, I made him high nair my shield, but now my back turned to him, and I have to come up with something good to do, and they just do it in such a fast time. I think that's amazing. He tries to nair out, which I guess just works out. I think this is kind of
I think that would have been good if Hax, maybe Mango thought Hax would try to run into him and chase a dash away, Mango dashing away, so instead he did that nair to catch Hax, running under him and then nipping Hax, trying to catch a perceived dash away.
Yeah.
And
what's up, Goodles, by the way? So Hax rolls away and resets the situation. Mango's dashing away now and keeping this spacing. So Mango's committed to this dash because he doesn't want Fox to catch up to him and put him in a bad situation.
Oh, is that a Foxtrot?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He dashed and then he started dashing forward again. And then he actually does a pivot jump here. And then does a pivot nair that, again, just beats out spot dodge and all these things. And, okay, so the reason this next grab works, okay, so he does the foxtrot here, which is part of what we were talking about, and then he does a pivot jump, which is another thing that we've been working on. And then after he realizes that he missed this spot dodge and he's hitting a roll, this is a situation where you're in a frame positive situation, in neutral. So he knows that he can do dash grab before Hax can finish his roll, and he just takes it. He just dashes at it.
We'll say that was... it could be on purpose, knowing Mango. Into the forward smash?
Mango going for
I'm guessing he missed his jump button both times, and that was supposed to be another nair, and then that was a knee. But we'll just...
Wow, look how fast Hax did that.
Yeah.
Alright. Mango takes on the shield and then does a super risky stomp on the shield.
From Fox being behind. And Hax rolls? Okay.
This is a weird play.
Maybe that was a mistake as well.
But Mango gains center stage again with this stomp. And then this time it looks like, ooh, he baited him out, dude.
Oh, this might be a good dash dance example.
You see that? That was actually sick. Okay, so after this, he dashes back, which is to be expected. But then it looks aggressive when he starts to dash forward right now. You guys see this? This looks like an aggressive play. And so Hax is like scared and starts to move backwards immediately. And Mango's lying, and he didn't actually...
This is the exact function of the dash dance.
Yeah.
Prior to this, Mango had been dashing back, then dashing back in with a move. I think. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what he conditioned Hax to believe the previous stock.
And then Hax does decide to move forward because he's like been given so much time that Mango wasn't stopping him, and he perfectly predicted that timing by actually attacking at the same timing that Hax was decided to move forward. But Hax acts really well out of shield and gets another nair on his shield. Look how hard Mango is to hit though, with the perfect timing of his shields and stuff like that. But this time he gets an accidental spot dodge out of shield, and Hax is all on top of him. But it looks like Hax gave up his pressure right now, and I think Mango's gonna wave dash back. Oh no!
Oh, good knee! Oh, I love how he drifts back after.
See, okay, guys, this is exactly what we're talking about. Where again, Mango has the tech skill implemented that we have we've put into words, but he had it implemented first.
Yeah.
Where this is definitely an analog jump forward that he does right now. Watch this. This is analog jump forward. You guys see that? He's definitely going forward. But then as soon as he jumps, he starts drifting backwards so that you can see the momentum working against him. And by the time he lands, he's actually moving backwards. That's like super Mango stuff.
That's like the epitome of Mango aerials.
Yeah. Yeah. So because of this, he's not as close to Hax as Hax predicts probably, and he ends up being safe from that shine. Where if he had analog forward and dropped or like kept going forward, that shine would have definitely punished him.
Yeah.
But because he drifted backwards, he gets safe from this shine, and he gets to open up another opportunity to punish Hax.
Oh, that would have been a sick grab if
Yeah.
Hax moved a little bit closer. Oh, we're sad he got nared.
Yeah.
That was such a sick string.
Okay, so that's still not too bad of a punish compared to if the shine had hit him, right? Like,
Yeah.
again, Mango's like defensive spacing and options protect him from the more serious things. So even though he's taking risks, he's not taking risks that allow him to get hit very, very hard. He usually just gets hit by stray things and like weak things that don't follow up into that much. So he falls to the ledge and double jumps up, which is also another unique option. Lands in a non-committal way and moves out of shield. Stomps in place.
Yeah.
Super weird.
It's not in place, but almost in place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting decision.
That was
Lizzie's
very
not
strange.
here.
Again, okay, so this is very good defense in that he took a hit and then he immediately attacked afterwards without like just staying in his shield and letting Hax overpower him.
He's doing almost every nair Mango has done has been the perfect top to bottom nair.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, good point to make. He has a muscle memory down for sure. I wonder if he varies it for different situations.
Like Mango's basically showing consistent perfection in his ability to not only land low aerials, but also dash away like perfectly timed after almost all of them. And
because of the positioning his aerials gives him,
Yeah.
he's able to dash away from a lot of these situations other players might not be able to.
let's see his little Mango follow up. He's gonna try to forward smash. Yeah.
For what? Spot dodge?
Yeah, spot dodge, I think.
Mango just knows he scares you.
Yeah, he really does.
I mean, that down smash, was he going for that, the spot dodge read the whole set, and the down smash is the one that just hit?
Maybe. Pretty good timing on Stomp out of shield.
Yeah, what was that after?
Yes, Sirenade, this match will get uploaded to YouTube. That was after Drill Shine on shield.
Okay.
So that's a pretty common one, doing it after the shine. Here, hard read. Nice.
Oh.
Is it reverse? If it had been reverse, it would have been better. Does it kill here? Probably not.
He doesn't run at the edge?
I guess it did kill. Alright, get it. Just normal play for a little bit. Alright, so Hax did a advancing full hop instant nair, and Mango shielded it.
Yuso, I don't think he consciously cares or is aware of it. He just was naturally adept to it after playing Puff for so long at a high level. Once again, you can still be good at the game without actually knowing like the frame data.
Yeah.
Just by feeling it out.
So he gets hit high in the shield, and he moves out of that and just takes that opportunity to avoid pressure. And again, he avoids the shine. It looks like he's playing really reactively based on, like, he ran back and shielded, but then sees that the shield doesn't need to be up anymore. So this is a kind of scenario where a lower level Falcon, once they commit to shield, they're actually, like, mentally afraid. But Mango's just using it for a small moment of defense. And once he realizes that it's either done its job or it's not needed, like right now, most Falcons, like 95%, even top level Falcons, would just hold this shield and let Hax just eat them up.
Yeah, you know? they just want they just want to respond to the pressure like with an OS option after getting hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a quality that a lot of high level players exhibit of not holding their shield up for any longer than it needs to be.
Yeah. So Mango sees that it's not needed and immediately jumps out of it with something that is almost unpunishable. Yeah. In order to beat this double jump, Hax would have to hard read it. He has to full hop up there with him. He goes for a back air on basically predicting Hax's like not moving
or trying to pressure Mango further.
Yeah, but instead Hax just moves backwards, so he kind of chooses the better option.
Yeah, still good though because Mango is still facing Hax, so he can still pull out a jab if he thinks Hax is gonna jump at him immediately.
Yeah,
or shield.
Or shield.
All right, Mango. So he waits for the nair. Oh, that was good. I think Hax mixed up his timing by a bit too, and Mango still waited.
And he gets the high nair and gets the shield grab.
Wow.
So Mango played this perfectly.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Because I'm pretty sure Hax did like do one dash in, then dash away, then nair.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like Mango reacted to it perfectly by holding the shield longer than he normally does, getting the high nair on his shield, and getting the shield grab. And probably just junks him right now.
Oh no, not the mistech. Oh, does he do it? Oh, he could have done it.
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's a situation where Mango could be improved upon by just improving his punish game, but I think everybody knows that, I guess. So this is sick. This is a sick jump timing and spacing where you can tell even before he chooses to stomp. Like, look at what you're thinking when he does this jump right here. Like, as Fox, I would be thinking, like, man, up air is really scary right now, right? Like, look at this jump. Yeah. It's like the tip of up air spacing, and I think Mango knows it, you know? And so, also look at how he jumped backwards. You can tell because he did a backflip, so that's an analog jump backwards. And then it looks like he's starting to drift forward to stop his momentum. So, Mango jumped to the space that was threatening up air, but instead he did stomp, which this stomp is not going to hit Hax, but it would have stopped him if he wave dash forward.
I think up air would have been a better option overall because it would have hit Hax's shield onto the ledge, and if he continued the back jump, he would have been at ledge, invincible ledge dash distance. So, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think this is a good alternative, but I think up air would have been just ultimately better.
Really? I think it's more like if you think he's going to stay in the shield, then up air is better. But if you think he's going to move forward, then this is better because this is like a kill on him wave dashing forward. So this is a situation where he took a very small risk to get a possibly huge reward. Where if he gets a roll or if he gets a wave dash, Hax is dead, and he's also not putting himself in any risk to the option that Hax did choose, which is to stay in shield.
Yeah. Also, Hax might be wanting to fall onto the edge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I don't know. Wish Mango was here to tell us.
Hax does go back to the ledge though, which gives us an idea that maybe he did want to be pushed back to the ledge and then he of course does his like.
Maybe my thinking would have gotten me hit.
I think Mango's just a step ahead. He saw this coming a mile away, where Hax grabs the ledge and invincible wave lands on, and Mango's just not having it. And Hax, this is the separation of level of player where Hax is just doing his autopilot stuff right now. like, he should know that Mango is not even in the space to get hit
Yeah.
by this, and Mango's just ahead of him, and
Another great laid up air.
yeah, just gets another
Man.
sick laid up air. This is the difference, dude. This is it.
And then
right here.
does he? I think grab would be good here. And
Yeah, I
he's
think
gonna
grab.
dash away again.
Yeah, dash away is really good, but grab would also been really good.
And he comes back in with an air. So once again, we saw this a few earlier in the game. Mango dashing back and then coming back in with an air. And I think Mango did it again, just to give Hax false information for later. False information might not be the best word, but he's going to keep it in mind.
Well, think about how sick this Nair is, though. Not, actually, watching in slow-mo has gotten my mind blown, because I think I have an idea for why this Nair works, and I want to, like, talk about it really quick. Like, basically, he's moving backwards enough that on the startup of his Nair, he can't be stuffed for Nair, right? So, like, he moves backwards enough that since he's starting the Nair right here, Fox's Nair can't be, like,
Yeah.
started up quickly enough to stuff this type of spacing.
Yeah.
Because we're just longer, like, range than him. And he hits shield. If Hax didn't move and stayed in shield, just beats that. And he also hit dash back.
Yeah.
So,
So
like-
he would have crossed up Hax too if he stayed in
Yeah.
place.
So he was safe against Nair. He was safe against cross up.
He wasn't safe against up tilt. I think up tilt would have rocked him.
No, because he hit a shield with laid up air, so you can't really expect an up tilt after they're in shield.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So he covers, like, so much with this. It's amazing. So with a combination of his late up air, his dash back spacing, and the timing and spacing of his Nair, he was able to cover, like, so much, that even the most defensive option Hax took just still got him caught and destroyed. Man, that was actually amazing. That Nair was, like, that's something you just don't see in real time. Like, that was amazing. This was actually, like, covered everything. This deck chase covered every single option,
Yeah.
so pretty good on that. And then, what's he do after that? Moonwalk is pretty predictable. So, basically, you guys have seen this. What he does here is he tries to cover illusion with this knee, and then he tries to double jump up air and hit that Firefox. So, that up air would have covered the Firefox.
No. Look how Hax went up.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
he could have double jumped forward and still, like, punish the Firefox, I think.
Does he try to reverse knee the illusion, or is he trying to
he tries reversing illusion.
like reverse weak knee if he can? Is that
Yeah, I think. Or
Okay.
strong knee.
And then
if
he'll
it
grab
was
the edge again if he gets it. Okay.
Yeah, and then that upper would have, like, put him in a good spot. But
Yeah. All right. Okay. I guess that's one of the best uses for moonwalk that I've seen.
yeah, and then he just dies.
I've done that a lot where you miss the jump. It sucks. Oh my god. It's like the worst feeling.
Yeah. All right, so picks a pretty strong position, and that was a weird, crazy up air to kind of predict Hax jumping or something.
I feel like you just throw it out there.
Oh, sick timing. Is that gonna hit? Oh my god.
Wow.
So that, again, like, I would not have been synced up with that timing that well. He just, like, Hax messed up, but Mango predicted the mess up. So
Yeah.
what does that mean? Is he even better than we think? Like, he knows when you're gonna mess up. So he just gets that raw and dirty, and it's like
Does he get a
perfect
second
timing and perfect guess. So that's crazy. I think that second one would have been too hard, because look how close he is. Dash jump would have just been, like, too hard.
Yes, he's gonna do it. Weak knee?
He'd full hopped though. He should have short hopped.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so he's just trying to scare Hax. Okay. And he's probably gonna try to hit the illusion. Hax looking like he's set up for illusion. It could be a mind game though.
I think he.
That's good.
So Mango's gonna kill him right now, basically, because there's no way for Fox to recover and live against a pro player. I think.
Yeah,
in this situation.
There's only like like variety of angles he can
There's
go.
like
There's not a lot,
three
not a
real
variety.
options.
Yeah.
Go straight at Falcon, or go a little.
The
bit
best
above
he can
Falcon,
do
or
is go
as
like
high up as he can.
a little bit above the edge. I think is the
Yeah.
best angle he could take right now.
Yeah, but I remember this, and Hax just dies. So
Is Mango up tilt? No. I mean, try to just there.
that was
okay.
kind of a freebie. All right, so high nair on the shield. Does Mango try to grab this? This time he doesn't. Was Hax still invincible? Okay, so I remember this too. this is another defining difference between Mango's Falcon and normal Falcons is that he jumped into the shine and took an aerial shine.
Yep.
And instead of like holding shield when he lands right now, which is what I would have done and what you would have done and Gotsi would have done, he just dashes. Yes, I was wrong. Dude. I've seen it happen many times. I've seen it happen many times where he dashes back instead of holding shield in that situation. So that was a
Maybe try to wave dash.
Yeah.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
That was a pretty good full hop nair from Hax, but it's not going to lead to anything. And let's see. Mango probably has pretty sick defense after he uses a double jump and tries to be actually really aggressive. Goes for a nair that should be punished now, I think. What's up, Mars? We're streaming a Mango analysis.
It's on 20GX earlier.
Yeah. What's up, stream? This is our friend Mars Fool.
No, it's
He
not.
he doesn't want to be seen right now. He's not
Undercover.
time.
You guys have seen him.
Yeah.
Like you haven't seen before. Homemade waffle shiz was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a buster, dude. I'm sorry, Captain Top Hat. So Mango put himself in a kind of risky position by doing double jump nair after that hit, and then he got punished for it. So, do you think this is the first like real mistake that Mango made all game? Like, yeah, let's go over this. Is this a mistake?
This is Big House.
Oh, I was gonna say, when no, but we just played Falcon.
Yeah, this is when Mango went Falcon.
Okay.
Is this the first mistake that Mango made all game? And
I'm
Is
down
there something-
for later, Chris.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at our silverfish collection. Don't
Yeah. Yeah, we should put that out.
worry. I mean, we could just bleach it.
Yeah.
all right. So, is this the first mistake he made all game? And is there another way that this nair could have worked out that I'm not thinking of?
If he pulled back, he could have gotten edge cancel, maybe.
But it seemed like the only thing that he could have beat. Oh well, yeah, he did. I'm not talking about an executional mistake though. I'm talking about like a decision-making mistake. So he did SD earlier, and that's a mistake. But making a decision that is a mistake is much worse than just messing up your tech skill. So,
Yeah. So what do you think he was trying to hit here? Hax staying on the platform?
it seems like the only thing he could have beat is if Hax just shielded on platform. But even then, that's just hitting the shield in the air. So it's not that great. So this almost seems like the first bad play, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, it looks like he's going to eat a lot because he already got up aired. So let's just see what Hax's punish on this is. He gets a big fat combo. I remember that. So the first mistake he made, he really got punished pretty hard for it. That's pretty rough, but that's just like that just shows you that they're just top players because what's
Brad.
Cecil? Oh, it's Brad.
Yeah.
So yeah, that just shows that they're top players. It's kind of cool that he made a mistake and he got immediately bopped. And yeah, the word decision. And I made a mistake about the word mistake, so I'm getting called out. But whatever, dude. Word decision, it's alright. So anyways, he gets bopped pretty hard for that, and now he's like laying in the ground, super depressed about it. Hax misses a grab though. Hax not even knowing the missed technical distance of his own character.
Damn. That's a lot of callouts this stream.
Wow, Rudo French Revolt is just banned. It's just should I time him out?
No. Gravy is drunk with power. You let him sit at the computer and he just has too much control.
So Mango finally is out of like control. Like basically he's finally out of the situation where he's getting destroyed, and he immediately does a stomp. That's pretty aggressive play, but it looks like he's just not going to get punished for it.
Ooh, no.
No.
You better get punished.
Wow, what? Yeah, I just can't tell.
Okay, smart by Hax. Going for the... Even though he did cross him up, he still went for a late nair, which is respectable.
Yeah.
He could shine grab.
Yeah, he could do a lot of things right now.
What do we do, Hax?
No, I'm just kidding, French Revolt, dude. You're good. Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, the idea behind this is a very basic mind game. This is a very like level 1 like interaction that they had where Hax is hitting his shield low with the aerial right now, and the idea is that you can stop. If you try to shine right now and do shine pressure on Falcon, Falcon can stomp out a shield, and that's pretty good against a shine pressure, and it's really likely to hit. And Hax knows this, so instead of doing a shine, he's doing an instant back air that's designed to stop that stomp out of shield.
Yeah, Stomp pretty much any immediate out of shield option Falcon can choose from that point.
Yeah, and Mango decides to jump instead of stomp, but
And he
still
even
it's the
jumped
same.
away from Hax, and he still got hit.
Yeah, it's the same result. So Hax was ahead of him in this one, and outplayed him there. And Mango gets hit pretty hard because he's at like 100%. But he's not going to get... I'm surprised at that follow-up. I thought he'd be able to jump out. Well, it looks like Mango's dead. R.I.P. Alright. So I love this late knee into instant stomp because it would have synced up very well with the invincible timing, right? Where he comes in late knees and he knows that Hax just grabbed the ledge, so he's just predicting the wave dashing with that stomp. But he doesn't get it, and Hax refreshes it one more time, and now Mango is like super ready for it. You see that?
Yeah.
You see how he just moved up quickly?
So he gets like 2 cycles of Hax possibly coming in the ledge, invincible ledge dash.
Yo, Boodle says, I wish this was for Peach or that there were other people analyzing Armada games. Well, we could do the Armada game versus Mango's Falcon, but we're not really Peach experts, so I don't know if that would help you.
He did an air here.
Yeah. Hax is doing Invincible Waveland, but he's playing a little bit more scared than you would expect with like doing shield instead of his normal like narrow.
Yeah. I'm hoping Mango does the fall through platform late up air. Yes! Oh, I missed it.
Messes the attack skill, but that would have hit.
So he double jumped to cover to counter in case Hax did the invincible ledge dash. Realized Hax didn't do that. Saw the shield and instead changed his mind and opted to fast fall through the platform for an up air.
Yeah, he didn't miss the up air attack skill, but it would have hit.
Yeah,
Hax for sure. So because he missed the tech skill, he gets put in a rough situation, and now they're both shielding next to each other. Oh, look how long.
Well, Hax doing right. Hax being brave here.
Yeah.
Which was something we weren't seeing before.
All right, so let's see Hax's tech chase. He tries to down air tech in place, and now Mango's falling through with the up air that hits the shine. But that's a pretty non-consequential up air because he hit with a weak hit and Hax is at low %, so Hax is already landing and free to act, as you can see. Hax moves away, but not in time to avoid the second up air, but still kind of a non-consequential up air.
Doesn't crouch cancel.
Like, this isn't going to combo into turn around grab, but Mango goes for it anyways, which is pretty cool, I think. Like, that wasn't a combo, but he still went for it.
Yeah.
You know? And Hax knows it's not a combo because I've seen him, like, try to punish the other options afterwards. So this was kind of like
just a movement read.
Yeah, this was kind of a movement read on Mango's part, and he gets it, so that's pretty sick. Can you guys stream a 2.5 speed analysis of the 3D Pipes wallpaper? That pipe sucks, dude. I don't know. All right, so the Mango punish.
But gets a Stomp Teeter cancel.
Yeah, he gets a Stomp Teeter cancel. So, okay, this is an example of where a hard read works out, but our optimized tech chase would have worked out even better. Ooh, I'm frozen now. I'm pressing start. Nothing's happening. Oh, skipped.
Whoa.
Skipped. VLC, are you messing up? Alright, so because he got this teeter cancel, he can actually knee miss tech so early that he would like frame trap every situation. So if he turned around and kneed so right now to hit this miss tech right now, or like up until like this point, he could have covered every option. But that's just the difference between Mango and like us. But he goes for a hard read on second place and he gets it anyways. So it ends up working out. And Hax gets sent pretty far away. Mango goes out there and double jumps backwards again, which is what he did last time to scare him. And this time he does get the illusion, so how does he act differently than when he Firefoxed? Oh, he tries to up tilt to hit the illusion. Timing. So now he's like a little bit behind, where he thought that he had the timing to hit the illusion, but he missed it. So now what happens? Does he just get punished?
A drill shine should be
what's
happening. Yep.
Yeah, so, alright.
Mango, DI the drawing, or SDI the drill.
So Mango was a tiny bit late on basically a punish that he predicted, and he eats a punish for that. But, okay. Eventually he gets out, and he gets into his shield. After this nair, he's able to land and get his shield out. Oh, actually, Hax just missed a grab. So then Mango reacts to the fact that he's out with trying to stomp. So this is
I think that stomp was to catch a spot dodge
okay.
after the grab.
That was a pretty free shield grab.
Yeah.
Hax or Mango is usually a little bit more prone to fading away after his stomp than fast falling, but this time he fast falls and he gets punished for it. Hax looks like he missed a tech chase in this scenario. Mango going for like a Hail Mary Raptor boost. But I think it was a pretty good play still because he saw that Hax was far up in the air. And if he gets this Raptor boost, he evens up the game because it's in the center stage.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And he almost got it too.
And he even, the way he got punished wasn't that bad. Like, he didn't have anything serious happen to him, so. Okay, I think Mango is better than us at recognizing when he gets a high aerial on shield and acting immediately.
Yeah.
This aerial out of shield is actually like ahead of Fox, so now Fox can't jump because the Nair's already above him.
Yep.
And that happened because he took the high aerial and reacted to the shield stun. So that's something that I personally have to catch up to Mango on. I mean, there's lots of things, but that's like one thing that I just noticed basically is that, you know, he's adjusting to his timing much better
Right.
than I am.
He saw 2 back airs and he's like, alright.
Yeah. So Hax kind of forced the shield there and put in a pretty bad spot because Mango lands like low on the back of the shield, but
And near it.
yeah. He gets hit for it though, and this is a pretty solid tech chase so far. Hax pushes him onto the ledge. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Mango prefers to do wave dash down in this situation, and I've noticed that as like one of his only like serious habits, and he also likes to do an E afterwards. So I think that's what he went for. That's a very common thing I've seen on many Mango Falcon videos.
What was it?
He wave dashes down from the ledge, and then he just knees in place immediately. He does it all the time. I think he's just like predicting people moving in on him. He actually said something about it once in a TSC versus Mango Falcon Ditto. He does that knee and then he says like, oh, every Falcon would have shielded. And so I guess his mindset is that like, if I do a knee when you predict a shield, then I'm just going to like win that or whatever. Okay, so this Nair again, this time it's a little bit too closely spaced and Mango realizes that and he puts out the shield. And so how is he going to react to a high aerial on a shield that's crossing him up? He's acting immediately. He's acting well timed, like you said, and he's getting a stomp out there that is faster than anything we would have done. But says he doesn't drift into them. He's actually starting to drift away now. You guys see this? Look how he's sliding to the left.
Yeah.
Even during his land, he's sliding to the left.
So
So
that was a good example of neutral jump drift.
yeah,
right?
that was neutral jump, drift forward. So neutral analog jump, drift forward is exactly what that was. And then he gets a little bit of space, extra needed space from Fox.
Yeah.
And uses that extra space to get around, turn around shine. Or get turn around shield.
And once again, another classic example of a Mango aerial where he just chooses a good analog and a good drift.
So you guys see how this drift enabled him to do the turnaround shield where if he had land, you see where that little puff of cloud is? Can they see my mouse?
Or
Can you guys see my mouse?
yeah,
or
if
not?
you can see it on the stream, you can see it.
Okay, so if he had landed like here, which would have happened if he just fast falled or whatever, then he wouldn't have had time to turn around shield because look at Fox is already there. You see, like Fox has already reached the point where he would have been if he had just done an immediate fast fall. But since he drifted away a little bit, that gives him like in this game, space has a very what's the word I'm looking for? Like concrete relationship to time. Space and time are like intricately connected to each other. Like it's just a law of this game.
Yeah.
This is a physics engine game. Physics, the laws of physics are actually like applied directly to the combat, where space is equal to time, and since he got a little bit of space. He got enough time to turn around shield.
Yeah.
So he never would have been able to get the shield out if he was closer. And because of that, he ends up getting a pretty good shield, which is he shielded a high aerial, which gives him a lot of freedom to move.
And then we've seen him stomp out a shield for high aerials quite a lot. He did do that near previously, like three high aerial shields ago. But
Yeah.
so I wonder what Dare's gonna do now. A neutral jump Dare drifting away from Fox.
So my prediction is that previously he's shown us that he's going to do like neutral jump stomps and then fade away when he's in like a situation where he has space to give.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think he has that. I don't think he has that leisure right now. I think he's gonna go.
Well, I think he's going to go farther away because he's facing center stage. I think I said it wrong, but basically, like, when he was still in a defensive situation, he didn't drift that far away. But right now, he just wants to get away, and he has center stage.
Okay, so you think he's gonna do full analog, full drift?
Yeah, I think he's going to do
that. Would be a good decision.
Yeah, so let's see it.
I think Mango's aggressive. Yeah, he's gonna go for the stomp.
Oh. So he goes for a stomp, but it's well timed again because of the high aerial timing that Mango's getting him right now.
And that trade with Hax's back air, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty rare occasion.
Just because of how fast he is, like,
Yeah.
recognizing the timing. Again, he gets hit and he doesn't do the typical... Actually, let me show this example. I'll show an even more common... If you guys want to know a common mistake that Falcons would make, after this, most Falcons would actually just tech roll on the ground, like tech in place or maybe miss tech or tech roll. They would be put in a tech chase from this because you can actually wiggle out and just land in this situation right here, or you can double jump, but most Falcons would just hit the ground in a very sloppy fashion where they're now getting tech chased.
Yeah.
So that would have happened to most of them, but Mango instead double jumps out and immediately resumes pressure.
Yeah.
Where he crosses up Hax, and I noticed that Hax is just acting a little bit more defensively than he would normally. And I wonder if just being crossed up makes people a little bit more defensive in general.
I feel like for Fox, it's not as important if you cross him up, especially at this small distance. Hax could have gotten a spot dodge shine, I feel like, out of this situation.
Yeah, I agree, but
yeah, in general, I think it does.
So now they have the shield, and Hax does a high back air, which basically means that Mango is free to act out. And again, Mango with like the perfect timing, acting out a shield, and he gets up and away from. Man, this makes me feel like I need to just like work on that.
This is what SUJ is good at as well, the timing shield stun. But this is what buffer jumps will do for us.
Gosh. Yeah, that's true. So, all right, guys, pay attention to how sick this is. Like, this is like an example of a string of the best possible timing from Mango. Like, it starts after he shields out to this. Like, pay attention. Hax does a high instant back air, and Mango shields it. So now Mango does perfect timing to move out of shield. Look at this. He moved out of shield before Hax was even touching the ground. If this back air was still active, this would have hit Mango. Mm-hmm. So he jumped so fast that Hax wasn't even touching the ground. And because of that, he was able to like move over him and get in a situation where now Hax has to defend, and Mango gets a perfect like low knee on his shield. So that's perfect timing in two ways. Like, wow, Chad is just going crazy about fourth dimensional space, and they're just going ham on that.
They've been going ham on Pichu for before that.
At least we have a smart stream chat, and they're just talking about like discrete math. That's how you know this is a Falcon stream and not a Fox stream.
So Goodle is asking if the shield took away the hitbox of the back air. So if a back air connects with something, does the hitbox go away? I don't think it does.
No, it does. Okay, so the hitbox doesn't go away, but it can't hit you again.
Okay.
Yeah, the hitbox becomes like inactive.
Okay, so like links up B.
Yeah, it can't hit you again. Yeah, it's like links up B. If you get hit once, if you crouch cancel links up B, it can't continue to hit you. That's basically the same idea.
That's good. I didn't know that for back air.
So he gets a perfectly low knee, which just puts him in a great situation where there's no way that Hax could punish, even if and he was crossed up. This is literally just perfect play.
Yeah.
This is perfect play. He's crossed up, and he has a frame advantage. Hax shield grabs, like playing perfectly into Mango's hands, and Mango doesn't look like he's going to be able to punish it in time, but he still gets to like pressure him very heavily, and he takes like full advantage of that pressure basically.
Oh, that's a cool trait.
Okay, so that was unfortunate that Jab traded him there, and he got. But this get attack's about to bop Hax. Bop. Get off me.
This Mango.
Alright, so where's his spacing, and where would mine be? Is this as far away as you would be from Hax?
Yeah, I would get here and then dash back. I think this is too close.
But he likes to get there and jump, which.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that was a good knee by Mango.
So I guess that was too close. But good tech, and tech roll away. And this is an opportunity right now to fast fall off this platform as you slide off it. Ooh, but I guess I was wrong. I didn't slide off it. Mango full hopping away, trying to disengage from this. It looks
Edge
like
cancel back air. Missed it.
just did a normal back air because the edge cancel wouldn't have hit him if he keeps shielding, I think.
Up air. Oh, I would run to center stage, get back being grounded.
Yeah, he chooses
That's,
up air
that's
instead.
fine too.
And then, Mango, he's feeling crazy. Oh, man.
Is he gonna jump back, or is he gonna actually go for it? Oh, he actually went for it this time, but he missed.
I'm feeling crazy.
Is he air dodge? Air dodge, Mango.
No air dodge.
No, Mango. Is Hax gonna get this?
I think Hax got
okay,
this,
that's
dude.
pretty. Yeah.
Man, that was sad. Sad ending. So
Then he
Hax,
was like, he jumped back. Both times he threatened to do that, he faked it, and this time he went for it, and it just didn't work out.
look at Mango's little smile. You guys see that? He was like, I know I'm going to whoop on him next time. Alright, so we're going to Dreamland. Pretty sick counter pick. This time Mango full hops up, which would have like avoided any immediate attack from Hax.
Yeah.
He full hops up, tries to get center stage. Ooh. So much happened already. It's crazy. Okay, so I guess he predicts movement with that back air, and he knows he's still safe, so he just attacks immediately again.
This is that lunging nair we don't like, but maybe it'll work out for Mango.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, we got a Mango emote in chat. Alright, so
Mango, host us. Rate us.
yeah, what if Mango rated us right now?
Edits, yeah.
Alright, so now this time, oh, look at this, guys. Alright. This is another very obvious example of the tech skill that we're talking about, where only Mango has done it so far. This is definitely a neutral jump. Look at this. He didn't do a backflip, so it's definitely a neutral jump, but it's also definitely full drift backwards because
Yeah.
look how much he's moving backwards.
Yep.
So that's neutral analog jump, full drift backwards. First Falcon implements it.
This is the type of stomp we thought he was going to do in one of the last stocks of last match, where he was in the corner and we suggested he stomp towards center stage, but he ended up trying to stomp Hax and got hit for it. So this is a really good stomp to be in the corner and then stomp to center stage to where you won't be punished for doing it. And if they decide to chase you, they would be punished.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's pretty sick. Another thing I want to specifically note is that Mango did not fast fall. So let's go over that again.
Yeah.
Just to confirm visually with you guys, Mango's definitely not fast falling this stomp. So this is another mistake that beginner level Falcons make, and that I guess every Falcon makes, and only Mango is really the first one to really show that with not fast falling, because of the amount of space that you create, you're just as safe as if you did fast fall. He's so far away from Fox right now that he didn't need the fast fall.
Right. So, yeah, I think it's also a misconception that people should be fast falling all their aerials just because it gets them to the ground faster. If you're spacing like this with someone with as much aerial mobility as Falcon, then fast falling is actually something you might not want to do even most of the time.
Okay, so Abdul says the stomp drift backwards was used by Isaiah. Maybe that's true. I don't really know much about Isaiah. If it was used, I would say it's because he doesn't use C-Stick because he is a 64 player. But I still am guessing that he probably doesn't use a combination of analog jumps and drift like Mango does, right? Because, I
feel like Mango kind of accidentally got good at this mechanic in Melee because of Puff. And we don't see many other players at his level using this as well as he does.
Okay, so somebody says, when should you fast fall stomps? Or, if you fast fall and drift away, wouldn't you be able to dash away faster because of that time you gained by fast falling? Not really, because fast falling significantly cuts the distance that you gain, and
It's a good example of space and time.
yeah,
That question.
yeah. So if you fast fall, you land at a closer space, and you can start dashing, but you're vulnerable in that space for a longer
Right.
period of time. But if you stomp and drift away, you're still moving the entire time, and then you get to dash away from a further, safer distance. So
But by fast falling, you shorten the distance between you and your opponent, so you're giving them less things to do to get to you, less motions to go through.
yeah. Like, in the amount of time you spent out canceling a stomp, maybe Hax could start a wave dash towards you, and now he's on top of you. You know what I'm saying? So you fast fall and you're doing your out cancel. In that out cancel timing, the fox can just catch you. But drifting away, since we have the fastest airspeed, maybe Jigs is faster. I'm not sure, but since we're super fast in the air, drifting away is basically almost like dashing away, and you dash away and you do your out cancel much farther away. Where Hax see, that was perfect. Hax did a wave dash, so perfect example. This wave dash that Hax does probably would have punished.
The fast fall.
They can see my mouse. So
Jake's is faster, but we often just neglect it because it's so obvious. So we just say Falcon's the fastest in the air, minus Puff.
okay, so they can see my mouse. Very little though. Okay, so man, we need a better mouse. If you guys can see my mouse a little bit, basically, this is where he would land if he had done the fast fall immediately. He would land in this area, and
I don't think they see it at all, actually.
Whatever. Hax wave dash to this spot, and he would have already been on top Mango if Mango had fast fallen and try to do a dash. Jigs is clearly faster. Yeah, Jigs is the only character that has more aerial mobility than us, but I'm not sure if she's faster in the air. I think if we dash jump forward,
we have the fastest initial velocity.
Yeah.
And then drift, Jigs is faster.
Okay, yeah. So, anyways, that stomp is pretty godlike. Pretty good example of what we're talking about. This time, he does the nair in, and he's going to get punished, but
I think it was a pretty well-spaced nair. He, spaced at the toes.
Yeah. He spaced at the toes, and he gets a high nair, which from so far,
Stomp?
it looks like...
Another...
I think he tried to back air to shield. That was a back air attempt. It had to be.
True.
Why would he roll into him? So...
It could have been an analog back stomp.
Yeah.
I've seen him stomp every high aerial. Except for one.
Oh, sick, jump to avoid the short hop, and...
A late up air?
This is probably going to be... late crossed up air. Godlike.
Does this still have the same amount of shield stun?
Not the same amount, but...
Because this is the second part of the up air, right? The second hit?
Yeah, it is weaker, but it was still perfectly late, and it's crossed him up, so I would still say, perfect decision making, basically.
Yeah.
Mango is just looking to get a low aerial on your shield and create safety out of that, and you can see that he does it even when he's in a quick defensive option. He just got wave shined, and he immediately jumped, and he knew that he avoided something, and he just creates this amazing option for him out of shield. This is perfect. Look at this perfect up air.
It's so brave to just fall on top of someone with no hitbox covering you, just to save it for the very end.
Yeah.
So brave.
Very brave. What's up, Holy Ghost? Okay, so now that Mango has established corner pressure, he sets up a pretty sick, perfectly spaced nair, and he's probably going to stomp now. So he kind of saw that Hax rolled backwards, and he does a stomp that's again staying behind him and well spaced. Again, Hax has no way to punish that. Look at Hax tried to do the only way that he could have punished it with if you dash jump, Falcon's momentum makes him faster in the air. Yeah, okay. I don't know what he's talking about though. You have to neutral jump if you dash jump.
In respect
Is he
to
talking about the
jigs.
jigs thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Jigs' neutral jump is definitely faster. But anyways, because Mango crossed him up like this and was doing like his full drift. Oh, let's see how he set it up. By the way, is this an analog jump? Oh, this is just full analog full drift.
Yeah.
So this is something that most people have done, like full analog full drift.
No fastball.
Yeah, again, no fastball. If he had fastball, this is a perfect example, dude. This is a perfect example. If he had fastball in this, he's definitely getting bopped by this back air.
Yep.
He's definitely getting bopped because he would have landed like in Fox's little tail right here. And despite having a higher like frame advantage or whatever, he is like closer and he's just going to get bopped by this back air. But he didn't fastball, and he also still got the perfect dash timing. So that means he gets to come in and get a grab when Hax attempted to back air. So that's a great situation to like go over one more time. I think like let's hear Ngotz's words so that
What?
I don't know.
With what he did?
Like yeah, why did that situation work out so?
Had Mango fastballed the down air, he would have landed closer to Fox, and you might think, well, he contacted the ground earlier, so Mango could have dashed earlier, but he was in range of Fox's back air when it would have come out immediately. So that rising back air that Hax did would have connected it had Mango not fastfall, and because he didn't fastfall, he landed outside the range, was able to dash away in time before the back air hitbox creeped up on him. And then come back and grab the landing lag from Hax's back air.
So it's about choosing, do you want to move before you L cancel, or do you want to move after you?
You mean
Like-
fastball?
Yeah, if you fastball, it's like you can L cancel and move earlier, or you can move before you L cancel by not fastballing.
Right.
A little bit later. Yeah, still no haircut, dude.
I think you fastball when you know you're going to land that fastball that's out of range,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
That's
I
like the
agree.
rule of fastballing.
yeah, I agree with that. So he gets a well-earned grab and goes for that down smash. This time, this down smash would not have
I'm
covered
seeing
Cycle
so many
Line.
parallels between Mango and SUJ Falcon. It's so obvious that they play together.
This is probably an up tilt, yeah. Nice. Man, like, I know Mango's Falcon well enough to predict what he's going to do, but I still can't do it.
This is a knee.
Yeah.
I love kneeing the Firefox. It feels so good.
Pretty perfect knee, and just
And I think that was a good full hop too, because he could have reacted to whatever angle Hax chose with the fastball.
Alright, so now what? Mango stays on stage against Invincible Fox. He must see this full hop and like move out of shield probably. So what is this? Just a wave dash out of shield? Alright. Okay, so now Mango's trying to dash away, but he's just walking, but still stayed perfectly spaced for a little bit. He definitely tried to dash away though. And he gets kind of clipped by this. So now this is a purely defensive position for Mango. Let's see how he goes about it. Alright, so he does actually commit to shield, but what? Alright, moves out of shield after he sees that Hax has like moved away from him. Does a pretty non-committal nair. So it would have been committal if he had drifted forward, right? Yeah. That's like the difference between non-committal and committal. Basically, like he did the nair in place so that he didn't have to commit to dealing with the shield that Hax put out. He dashes away and stays. He's way outside of Hax's range.
Is this I thought this was gonna be another dash dance bait, but he goes for the grab.
Yeah, tries to. Oh yeah, I have Greek yogurt every morning, dude. I love Greek yogurt. Is there any way so you guys can make it? We can see their faces. And
There
stuff?
is, but that's not the focus of this. God damn it!
All right, so this is pretty. This is pretty far spacing, and now they both cross each other up. And I predicted this is too close for Mango to feel comfortable, so he must like move away quickly. But he gets clipped anyways. Like.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wonder how quickly he.
Again, this is like defensive option. So
Yeah, it moves immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately after landing from the back air. It's
Like-
already dashing away.
it looks like it was actually perfectly timed.
Yeah. Count the 3 frames.
Yeah, like it looks almost as close to perfectly timed as we can tell in this like frame rate, basically. But he just knows that he hits the ground right now, and he's ready to dash. And Hax overextends into that and gets punished directly. Oh,
that
dang! Look at that space.
That was a really good nair by Hax though to clip through the platform.
Yeah, but still like perfect spacing by. I think Mango definitely outplayed him still in that. So Mango takes the initiative to just be aggressive based on the fact that Hax just whiffed in front of him and tries to go for another grab. This time Hax is out. There's no way that
I didn't like that grab because Hax could have just back aired as well. I feel like that grab, especially with that nair where the second hit didn't connect, it was a really weird grab by Mango.
Yeah.
It was like a newbie grab by Mango.
Mango taking an opportunity to nair forward, but always keeping this spacing. You guys see like this neutral spacing they have established. This time he jumps forward and predicts a run away, but it looks like he missed it anyways. Hax still ran farther than he predicted, and he gets a back throw. Mango, in this situation, is more inclined to jump backwards or immediately up B than any other Falcon. Most Falcons try to just get to the ledge safely, or they double jump aerial.
Double jump nair. Let's see it, Mango.
Mango jumps backwards and up B's. I'm telling you, he's much more inclined to do that.
That's how you beat the weak knee setup too. Okay, nice fall through.
Pretty good mix-up by
And
Mango.
Hax, just okay. Hax making mistakes.
Wow, this has been a weird sequence.
I like that down air because had Hax fallen down on him, he would have gotten hit by the chest hitbox.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty like subpar exchange kind of on their part, but
Just now with the nair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool. Mango jumped in and looked up, made it look like he was gonna attack, but then he double jumped and wave landed, and Hax had to like quickly. Ooh.
Nice late up air.
Yeah,
Again.
so he predicts late up air.
So
predicts movement in.
he jumps up, or like on a platform, makes you think that you have an opening to reach center stage, and then comes back down to read your movement with the late up air.
Yeah.
In case you shield, then you're
Yeah.
still in an advantage.
I agree with that. So he makes Hax. Oh, so this is a neutral jump drift backwards. Again, implementation of our tech skill. I'm actually glad that Mango is like far ahead of us on this part because the tech skill that I'm just now realizing exists, and we can like take ideas from him of how he's done it. Oh, what is this? Did I go backward too far? Where am I?
It's a question we all ask ourselves.
No, this is. Okay.
So weird watching this all in real time.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, a lot of micro situations.
All right, so now they set up neutral spacing from each other again. Oh, they both decide to go in immediately, and Fox just wins that situation, I think.
Yeah.
So Fox gets an air.
Look at Falcon. Poor Falcon.
That was actually like super hilarious.
Pretty much how every Falcon player feels when that happens.
Let's see this reaction tech chase from Hax. Nope. Oh, Hax tries to wave dash during his reaction tech chases. So gross.
Oh, and there. Mango opting to stomp.
Yeah.
So weird.
Okay.
God, these nairs. I haven't seen like one nair that has been like really bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the worst nairs he does is the second hit like barely doesn't come out.
So Mango gets a weak knee on second place, and immediately after that, he tries to go for back air, which is really fast, like decision making. What do you think he was doing there?
You could go back. He missed the read, right?
Well, yeah, he like weak kneed the read, which is basically missing it.
Seemed like a panic.
He
I
just-
guess that's fine if Hax tried to like nair in place or something.
He tries to go for the jab, but gets stuffed out in there. Tech rolls away, which is a pretty safe option in that situation where you're going far away and also tech rolling away. He
Hax.
moves forward a little bit, but not very much.
Hax accidentally rolled, which kind of killed off his whole pressure.
Yeah. Might have been calling a center stage attempt. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Mango running in with a shield. Oh, and then naring. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, still perfect
that
timing of
was
the dash back.
Oh, that whole sequence was great. Ran in with the shield, full analog drift forward nair, and then run away.
And then does he get a punish on this? No, he doesn't. He sees that he's too far away, so he doesn't go for it either. That's another mistake that Falcons would make, is that they would just take that punish opportunity every time. I'm still at the level where I would have just tried to go for that punish, but he sees that he's slightly too far away. Somebody said crash. Is that?
No, crash, like,
Oh.
yeah.
All right, so he goes for a read on like spot dodge or shield, but gets away with it again with his dash timings. This time reads the movement away with nair and barely clips him. Gets a knockdown, but Hax is gonna fast fall to the ledge, and Mango realizes that, I'm sure. But you can tell he realized it still because he didn't attack, and he
nice.
still loses that.
Nice by Hax.
Yeah. But you can tell that Mango read it by because he didn't attack. Is Mango gonna jump up and up E? Ooh.
I wonder if he gets an edge cancel. Edge cancel, Mango! No.
Alright, so this is looking like a kill. Let's see. Ooh.
What?
Wow. VLC bugging out on me again. What happened?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so here we are. Oh, Hax just not having good edgeguarding basically, and letting Mango out. Mango shields the shine, and does the stomp out of shield that beats the multi-shines that we were talking about, or not multi-shines, it beats like wave shining. If a fox is wave shining a shield, this is like the 2005 stuff. You can just stomp out a shield, and that beats the wave shine. So he gets that, and then it looks like he goes for just a tech read with this backer. I think this is just a read right here. Oh, neutral jump, full drift backwards though. Check it out. So you guys see the neutral jump, full drift backwards again. Let's point that out. Again, you can be certain that this is not an analog jump backwards. Not the stomp. I'm talking about the back air that happens next. You can be certain it's not an analog jump backwards and it's a neutral analog jump because he just doesn't do a backflip. See, look at this. He's jumping. This is not a backflip. But then you can tell that he's starting to drift backwards like immediately. You see how fast he's going by the time he's moving? Again, perfect implementation of the neutral analog jump and drift backwards that we're talking about. All right, so now he jumps backwards. I think
Could be cool.
he's trying to scare Hax into like taking a defensive measure. Hax ends up with a low up B, and I think the optimal thing to do is stomp this. Okay, so he does do that, and then I think the optimal thing to do now is to grab the wedge or just back air. But I remember
Back air.
this.
Oh my god.
He tries to do. That's just style. That's just style.
Well, that is best scenario that trades reversing Firefox
I think best scenario you do it fast enough that you do it before the flames start, and then you
before like that starts.
before even the flames on that B start.
Okay. He was like pretty late for that.
Yeah, that's true. So he kind of gets style. He tries to style and gets messed up for it.
Later, centers. Sentinel.
Alright. So Mango basically lost control for like a large portion of time because he went for like a style like kill. And that's alright though.
This is a Christian stream. Me 2K.
Alright, so pretty sick back air spacing, and he drifts away and no fast fall again creates like total safety from Hax. Instant double jump is a pretty good option. It allows him at this point where he's at right now to possibly drift backwards into Hax. I wish we had a better mouse. he could possibly drift backwards into Hax, and Hax knows that, so he kind of has to respect the space, when instead Mango just lands and reestablishes neutral. And this is a pretty far away neutral, actually, so... they're just kind of inching closer to each other right now, but not really committing to anything. And it looks like Mango's going to be the first to commit. Nope. Man, these like little micro dash dances are pretty sick too. Mm-hmm. See how much closer they're just getting to each other over a long period of time? You guys can like see this in slow-mo now. Like these players have been approaching each other just very slowly.
Yeah. Dash dancing.
And now they're like the closest distance. And finally Hax breaks and he goes for a shine and Mango comes in for a grab. So that was like 3 seconds of them approaching each other very slowly, and finally somebody cracked.
And it's not. I don't want to say dash dancing is like totally defensive. There is that offensive aspect to it. So both players were putting pressure on each other, and one player just had to pretty much guess first because you can be an advantage from guessing very early and unexpectedly. And Hax just took that initiative.
Yeah.
I guess he kind of had to, since he was higher percent, if you look at it by the timer. But I don't think these players pay attention to that.
Okay, so I think this is a famous down smash. Yep.
Alright, skim by it. Yep, he just read spot dodge. The spot dodge he's been trying to hit the whole set.
Alright, so Mango takes a beating for a little bit. Finally breaks out of it with an air and gets Hax in the corner again. Okay, this is a sick opportunity. Mango's already done a jump that like avoided the nair, so now he has an opportunity to choose like anything that he wants to do into like Hax, because this is like a very like advantageous frame situation, right? Where you just have a huge window. Hax has to be L canceling, and you're free to act completely. And you can also hit him immediately. So this is like the best position you can be in, I think.
Yeah. So I think I would up air because I'm not looking at the percent, and yeah, knee was the option to pick.
So he did late knee into shield. I think going for grab here is pretty much the best play.
Yeah.
But
that's fine.
I actually think that gentleman is not a good idea because it gives him an opportunity to crush cancel shine and crush cancel grab or whatever. I think that was not that good of a play, but
this is probably just shield pressure, Falcon muscle memory.
Yeah, he does the stomp. This is
cool.
Attempting to hit the double jump.
Oh,
barely misses though. But it looks like he's gonna get away from the invincibility.
So Mango is not gonna dash away. Yeah, he's smarter than that.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, Falcon or Fox can keep up with you if you dash away.
Yeah.
So he does full hop stomp instead. Predicts that movement, but gets hit by it anyways. But it's a weak enough hit that he's still in an advantage. Again. Oh, sick timing. Oh, he predicted him to land on the platform, but he didn't. But that was still sick timing. Okay, so now Mango is in center stage again. He falls through with an up air designed to like keep Hax in the center. Hax has to shield to respect that option, and now Mango is shielding to... Again, Hax has whiffed many grabs on Mango at this point. Yeah, if Hax had CC'd that gentleman, he would have gotten a punish. Or if he had done it perfectly. I'm a Falcon dork. Oh, man. Alright, so he's going to hit that grab with second hit nair, but this is crouch cancelable. Hax does crouch cancel shield, which is a pretty weak option.
Nafius wants to know, in that situation where Mango did knee gentleman, had Hax actually crouch canceled, I don't know how far he was from the edge. He might have fallen off the edge if he did try to go for a crouch cancel grab. But even then, he might have fallen to the edge quicker than he did and been able to punish Mango's gentleman and lag. So I don't know. I would have to go back and look at it, but for the most part, you don't want to do that gentleman at this early percent.
Yeah. If Falcon had a sex kick for a nair, would he be better? No, I don't think so.
Like his 64 nair, I think his nair is very unique and like flows with his character so perfectly.
Yeah, you need that nair to like tie everything together.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see what Mango does after getting shined. He shields for a very small amount of time and then immediately attacks again, which ends up like clinking with it. Now he's forced into a tech chase situation. But Hax is a buster, so he wave dashes during his tech chases. And that allows Mango to get away. Oh, again, Mango sets up the sick spacing. This is the same situation, except now he's going for a cross.
What is this? He predicted Hax would come with a nair, and he does a neutral jump, drift, forward, knee.
I think it's more like Hax is trying to hit exactly where Mango is.
Like, I just don't understand how Mango is setting up this situation.
He just knows that he knows that Hax is trying to hit where he is, and if you jump above where you are, and somebody tries to hit where you are, then you just win. Like, so this nair would have hit where Mango was standing.
Okay.
But Mango is instead like
great drift too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sick drift. Look how far he crossed him up. And
so if Mango had jumped a little later, he would have got hit by that nair, I think.
Somebody says Falcon would be better with Fox's nair. You guys are just too used to the one he has now. That's just wrong, dude. That's just not true. So, sorry. Anyways, hits a late cross-up knee on shield, and that's basically the best situation. Hax, that's a mess-up, but like a pretty purposeful mess-up in that Mango really made it hard for him to like do the appropriate thing out of shield with the timing and stuff, you know? Like,
yeah.
Hax messed up, but Mango made it really hard for him to not mess up. Okay, so this is probably going to be an example of neutral jump, stomp, drift backwards.
Yep. Watch as the hitbox comes out, Mango starts drifting away.
Yeah. So now he's created that much safety, and Hax can't like punish out shield. Hax tries to roll, and because of the amount of safety and space that that Mango created, he gets to just punish that roll for free.
Falcon's up air, I think, serves the function of what you're saying Fox's nair would do for Falcon, I feel like.
Yeah.
But, he got the reaction stomp.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Does he get... He's probably going to go for another Zach Reed.
Noise. Oh, nice back jump. Dash forward, back jump. Into up air, late up air, come on.
This is perfect spacing for up air, but he hits a spot dodge, but he hit it so perfectly spaced that even with a spot dodge, he can't be punished. And he starts up another nair immediately.
Yep, covering his rising jump and then his falling.
Nice. Yeah, the reason nair is so good is because it's an instant aerial that also lets you do a late aerial instead of shield at the same time. So
even if you whiff the first hit, you're still covered.
Yeah, you can't replace that with just like Fox's nair. That's not going to work.
Going down there, what is... I try to do this so much. I learned that nair from Mango, and I always try to do it. So good.
Mango has just been ahead of him, like, for so long now that he's just getting to do all these free moves because Hax has nowhere he can go. Finally, Hax grabs the ledge, but Mango doesn't even let that work. He hits a late cross-up up air on his shield.
It just reacts to it immediately.
It's like there's nothing that Hax can do because every time Mango hits him, he's either really far away or he's behind him or he's like perfectly low.
Went to his shield really quickly after seeing that up air crossed up and had time to dash away and then dash back in with the shield facing Hax for a shield grab.
Yeah.
And then quickly stomps after he sees Hax did not attack him.
I'd rather having a Rock'em Sock'em Robot fight.
I wonder what Mango's thoughts are on down air in this matchup because he uses it a lot. A lot of out of shield situations where other Falcons would have been punished.
Alright. Okay, so now ledge pressure. Mango goes for another late knee, which again would have been safe on shield. I'm glad I started working on this stuff too because he's done like 1,000 late aerials so far in this in this stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
when you choose between late up air and late knee,
I think late knee is just when
Spacing?
you want to destroy them. I don't know.
You want to destroy them. You want to hit them harder. It's probably kind of spacing and situation dependent, I guess.
Yeah. And maybe like at lower percents when you're more afraid of crouch cancel.
Yeah. So up air will just lead to knee if they don't DI it.
Yeah, that's true too. Okay, so again, Hax does a late or a high aerial into a shield.